Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy, the Golden Boy, and today we are back on Apex Legends, and today what I have for you guys is how to increase your stats in Apex Legends. Now, a lot of these stats go hand in hand. Like, your win rate is going to determine how high your KD is, usually, and how much damage you average per game, and that is because if you are dying less, you're going to be averaging more. But I will throw up a screenshot on screen of my Season 2 stats, and these are the first ever stats to ever come out. This is when, like, everybody was posting their stats, like, saying, like, what everybody's stats were, and I always figured I had around, like, a 20 KD, but it ended up being a 23.4 or 5. My damage was actually higher than it is now. Like, you guys will see on screen now, it is a 2087 damage, and it's always been going up. Like, the season has definitely been going up because I've been averaging a lot. I'll get into that in a second. But when I first started out, I had the 2150 average damage, 23.4 KD, and I would average a decent amount of kills per game. And I was maining Wraith, and that was when Wraith was really, really good, and I was ahead of the curve of playing Wraith. If you're a really good Wraith player and a really good Lifeline player, I'd say you are going to be ahead of the curve, and you are going to average a lot of kills per game, like Daltouche and stuff. Especially with the weapons like the Spitfire and the Wingman. Back then it was really easy to get kills and stuff. And the question I get all the time is, can you increase your stats during skill-based matchmaking? And that is an absolute yes, but you just have to be extremely, extremely consistent. Like, very few times this season have I had I only have a few off games. I haven't even had like an off day where I haven't played that bad or like played that good in the entire day. Like, you just got to be extremely consistent. The more consistent you are, the more your stats will go up and fluctuate. And it's going to be a little bit harder depending on how many games played you have. Because if you have like 20,000 games played, it's going to be extremely hard to bring that win rate up. But if you only have like, 2,000-3,000 games played, it's a lot easier to bring your win rate up depending on how consistent you are, like I said. And for a lot of these, like, if you want to average a higher KD, if that's your goal, you're going to need to win more. The more you win, the higher your KD is going to be. Like, for instance, like, I have a 70% win rate this season, and then if you go to, like, let's say, like, Season 3, I had a 33 KD, but I only had a 62.5 win rate. So, like, obviously, if your win rate goes up, your KD is going to go up because you're going to be dying less. And my average damage has definitely been outputting a lot more with 2400, but I've also been dying less, like I said, so that's why the average is so high. And I've also been averaging a lot more kills per game, and that's another thing. The more kills you average, the easier it is for your KD to stay high. So if I average 11 kills per game, it's only going to take me 3 wins for every loss to maintain my 35 KD. You know what I mean? So I usually like win 3, 4, 5 in a row before I lose one. Sometimes, like 6, 7, 8, and that all adds up over time. As you can see, like the 70% win rate is definitely going to help that out tremendously. And then if you're trying to go for kills as kill leader, I would say definitely stick to playing solos. If you're a solo player, you can definitely drop and get drop pot and get a decent amount of kills off a rip, and then the less amount of kill stealage that you're getting is going to benefit you in the long run. So if you're playing with teammates that are pretty good, like you're 3-stacking, for instance, it's going to be harder to get a kill leader rate up because of those players are going to be majority good. But if you want to get your win rate up, I'd say, and you want to get your KD up, definitely 3-stack, but your average kills per game is probably going to be significantly lower. Like, if you have 1,000 games played, you're probably going to have like 5,000, 4,000 kills, but like, 800 wins or something with a really good win percentage, but just low kills and like a decent amount of damage, like 1,600, 1,500. And yeah, so if you want to increase your stats, I would say definitely 3-stack overall would be like your main thing. For me personally, I 3-stacked in Season 5, which was this right here, and Season 6 I 3-stacked in those seasons, and my KD was only like a 22, a 21, and then like my average damage was definitely the lowest it's ever been. So I wasn't a massive fan of 3-stacking. I only 3-stacked because I didn't really like duos, and I didn't feel like playing the game solo, because why put myself at a disadvantage like that when I'm really running into 3-stacks 24/7 in skill-based matchmaking. But this season I've only been playing duos, and I found that it's been a lot more enjoyable. I feel like a lot more crowd control. I feel like I can get out of situations a lot easier because there's like not a bunch of people in one area, and plus Horizon's an absolute monster for playing and getting out of situations. I feel like in duos she's probably the best character in the game, maybe that or Jibby. And yeah, so if I were you, I would definitely prefer duos if you're trying to be more consistent, because trios can be a little bit hectic, but unless you have a 3-stack, like a really good 3-stack, then go into trios and you guys will bring your stats up from there. But hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of this gameplay. It's going to be a 20-bomb game, and hopefully you guys can increase your stats over time. And yes, you definitely can do it in skill-based matchmaking. It's going to be a little bit tougher. But you can definitely do it. You just got to be extremely consistent. Like I said, you got to have the mindset to really, really want to improve and just do better over time. But hope you guys do enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
This is your champion. They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly try.
Jump master. As above, so below.
I don't want to kill you, but you're in my way.
Hold on to your gills, darlings. Another squad's popping their heads in.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We are inside the ring. Good faith.
New kill leader appointed.
Careful, new kill leader.
Reload. Take them down. I'll get a wee pick me up.
Multiple squad attack.
Reloading.
Attention. Kill eliminated.
Leader negated. We're bloody unstoppable, so we are.
Reloading.
Reloading. Being shot at. I think we could all use a pick-me-up.
Good work. You're
Thanks, jump jets. Closed door there.
taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Heal it up. A syringe here.
Healing my wounds. Half the squads remain. Healing my wounds. Might be something good this way.
Gonna crash yourself. Here's a pick-me-up. Pull on the trigger.
Fire. I downed a hostile.
And up. Recharging my shields. Numpty, right here. Reloading. No.
Reloading.
Whole enemy squad has been forcibly expired.
Embrace that kill.
Shields recharging.
Energy ammo here. Recharging my shields.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Delivering replicator.
Taking a moment to heal.
Replicator entering orbit.
Target spotted.
Need a wee pick me. Enemy downed. Reloading. And that shield's recharging.
Shield battery here. Energy ammo here.
Need a wee rejuvenation.
Medkit here.
Heal it up.
Let's go this way. Marking our surroundings.
Another safe landing. Enemy downed. Clean up team right here.
I'm taking fire.
Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
Light me down. The ring is closing soon and we've got some serious ground.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Just a tick. Heal it. Heal another squad. Reloading. Rejuvenating. Shields recharging. And we pick me up.
Hostile right here.
What's a wee singularity between trains? Arcstar. Arcstar out. Thermite.
Reloading.
And that was the last one.
Marking our surroundings.
Pulling the trigger.
Use the map as your guide.
Reloading. All those hooligans are down for the count.
I'll go for on your victory. Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Recharging my shields. Steady faster, sir. Here's a pick me up. Just a tick. Healing up.
Taking a moment to heal.
Reloading. Steady faster, sir. He went straight down.
Healing my...
Reloading. Reloading. Being shot at. Rejuvenating. Singularity deployed. Mind your car keys. Reloading. All those shields recharging.
One piece remains. The ring is close.
Top of us. Shoot at me.
Marking our surroundings.
Thanks, jump jets. Ring's closing in 45 and we're right next door.
Reloading.
Shields recharging. And up.
I'm 85. I got the host.
Reloading. Up and away, Mutie.
Reloading.
You are the Apex Champions.